All right, welcome back to the studio. It is now Monday, and we are back to working on this piece here. I did a little bit of the work off camera, but now I'm gonna go ahead and continue it on camera for you guys. So now we're gonna spend a good majority of the night to try and finish up this here and hopefully get the piece set. If not, we'll finish it tomorrow. So I was about to use this little flex shaft like Fordham tool, but the second I went to use it, it shorted out and now it doesn't even work. So that's trash. So here is the piece of glass finally set into the frame. Still have to wipe this down, it's got some like schmutz on it, but other than that though, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with the way this turned out. It is now Tuesday night, 6:30, but now we're gonna continue to work on that gold sculpture. So I only managed to get about an hour or so of cold working tonight, but we got all the sides here up to 100 grit on the resin pad. We still have to do all the carvings and stuff too, so that's gonna take a little while. Anyways though, we're just gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get some stuff packed up and see you tomorrow. Okay, it is now Wednesday, 7:30 at night. I was working on this piece most of the day. I got the sides finished up pretty good. Now I'm just working on the carvings, getting these ready to be polished. Alrighty, the piece is now ready to be polished, but it's late. I gotta be up early tomorrow, so we're gonna call it a night. It's now Thursday. I spent most of the beginning of the day glass blowing and doing all that. Now we're gonna get back to working on this piece here and finishing up with the polish. This is all the progress we can make tonight. We got the top, or actually the bottom part, polished up and good to go. We have to polish this still, this is not done, and we have to get some of the edges as well. We have 3 more to do. We have to polish this, and then we'll call this piece done. Or actually, no, we still have to build a stand, like one of those over there, but we'll do that a separate day. It's now Friday, we're at the studio again. It's a little earlier. I'm gonna be leaving a bit earlier today, around like 3:30ish, it's 2:30 now. Did a little bit of polishing on this piece here, just got the edges done. We still have to do the face. So we gotta get to that. Before we do that, I'm actually trying to fix this lathe here. The problem is that the threading on this is wrong, and every time you press on this wheel, it kind of unscrews itself and comes apart. So I had to flip the whole thing around, and now I'm trying to move this shaft here, or sorry, this pulley all the way over here, and it's super hard because this thing was super rusty, and it just made it kind of a nightmare to fix. So dealing with that right now. Hopefully if I get that fixed quick enough, we can get these carvings polished and we can call this project done. It's 1:30 in the morning. I wasn't here the entire time. I had to go do some other stuff, but we finally finished up with the polishing for this piece, so I'll show you the results. Here is the piece. We still have to build the stand for it, but you can see it's got this really fun infinity effect in it. Yeah, I'm super happy with the piece. We'll get this sent off to a gallery in Florida, but we still have to build a rotating stand for this thing to sit upon. Obviously right now we're not at the studio. We're going up north. We're gonna get some equipment for the jewelry making bench so we can kind of push that series along further and hopefully increase the production speed a bit. But once we get the equipment, we're gonna head back to the studio and then we'll start working on the stands for both those infinity pieces. All right, so we're back. We got the tools set up on the bench. I didn't get too much, but I got some polishing pads. I got an actual polishing machine or a buffing machine. So that'll make polishing all the metal a lot easier. Got some tweezers and some wax and stuff, but I mean, that's about it. Now we're gonna focus the rest of the night and try to get some metal working done and hopefully maybe even finish those stands for both of those infinity pieces. Okay, we're gonna wrap up the metal work tonight. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to since I was having some problems with the lathe, but I'll get up early tomorrow and hopefully I can get this all done. If not, then sometime next week we'll get it done. All right, so it's now the next day. I did some work off camera, I forgot to record. I got it to the point where we have all the plates here machined, so they're good to go. All the different ones. I drilled some holes into these here. So now we have 4 holes, and this is where these posts here are gonna go. They're gonna stick inside like that. We're gonna glue these in place. We'll cut them about 2 inches up, and we'll file the top of these things down so it has a place for the glass to sit. So unfortunately, we didn't get these done this week, but we can definitely get them done next week 100%. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe to keep up with the videos. And as always, thanks for your time.